Cult of the Lamb. Ugh, boys, what is going on YouTube? Sketchy coming at you, and welcome to our very first, but not last, upload of Cult of the Lamb. This is the demo. However, in 10 days from now, depending on when you're watching this video, this game is going to be fully released to the public, and I've been so excited. And I've been trying to find the right time to upload this in the first place, and I think 10 days is a good time to do so. So let's just jump into this, shall we? For the ones that don't know what this is about, let me know. Comment down below, like it if you like it, sub if you do, because I would love to do more of this kind of stuff. And I would only know if I look at the analytics and the numbers jumping up and down. You know what I'm saying? Business out of the way, however, welcome to Cult of the Lamb, the cutest thing that you have ever seen in your life. And we're on our way to get sacrificed. This is a mix between Slay the Spire, Binding of Isaac, and a cult management game made by Massive Monster and published by Devolver Digital, so you can expect the quality to be superior. I've played this game a few times. I've played this demo actually a few times, and I would love for you to get as excited as I am for this game because, well, you know, building a community around a cult is something that I'm really good at doing. What? Let's just be sacrificed. And see what the bishops have to say. Before us stands the last of its kind. All others we have hunted down and put to the blade. With this final sacrifice, the prophecy will be impossible to fulfill. The heretic who lies below will be condemned to eternal captivity, and the old faith shall be preserved. For the ones that are faint of heart, please look away right now, because this lamb is going to meet its ultimate demise and feel no pain whatsoever. Quick, deadly, and painless. So here we are in the underworld. In the underworld where gods are stored, where the ones that are misunderstood are captured. We are now approaching what is, well, the reason we're here in the first place. Welcome, the one who awaits. Come closer, fear not, for though you are already dead, I still have need of you. Those foolish bishops thought they could keep you from me in death, but instead they sent you straight to me. I will give you life again, but at a price. All I ask for you to start a cult in my name. Do we have a deal? Yes, and absolutely are our choices, so let's go absolutely. And as you can see, his crown kind of floats off his head, and, well, it's gonna go on our head now, and we are somewhat of a possessed little lamb, but that's what it takes for us to start a cult. A cult of the lamb. I didn't practice that. That was good timing. So here we are, resurrected, and pissed off a little bit. You know, we got a sword, which, well, this crown turns into a sword, and we can attack. Like so. We can attack, and it looks like we can also roll like that, so we can, you know, scoot out of the way, and they done pissed off the wrong lamb, I would say. So let's go ahead and scoot down here and deal with these, I guess you'd call them cultists or cultists in general. So, like I said, Slay the Spire, sort of, you know, Binding of Isaac, Zelda-esque, where you just traverse through different rooms, and different rooms give you different rewards for completing these rooms. And as you can tell here, there's a little guy named Ratui. Fear not. I am Ratui. I was once a chosen vessel like you, but those days are lost to the winds. I was sent to guide you, for we are deep in the lands of the old faith and in grave danger. My instructions here to lead you to safety. Continue to the woods, escape lies ahead. I will be close by. Okay, so we just continue doing our thing, which could mean breaking tents and maybe some fires and whatnot. So there's some stuff you can get out of destroying the environment around you. And most of it is usually grass. Sometimes you can kill an animal here and there and you can get some food out of that. But for the time being, let's just keep clearing these rooms, and we can press dodge to avoid the damage. And that's a good segue into what you can expect for the next 10 days. So the developers and the community manager thought it was a good idea to tease us for the next 10 days and sort of put some content out there for us to, well, check out. Speaking of checking out, let's check out what our inventory has for us, because we just picked up a coin, and it's a currency for all manner of things. So for the next 10 days, the developers are going to tease us, and this is one of them, or the 10th commandment. It says, like the push and pull of the great sea, know when to strike and know when to roll. So tomorrow, if you want to know more and you want to see the 9th commandment, let me know in the comment section down below. I will literally play this for the next 10 days. The demo is repetitive, and it does come to an end, so I don't know if you want to see 10 times the same stuff. happening all over and over again. Maybe we'll just put them all into one video the day before the game actually launches. I don't know. Maybe there's a way of hyping up the release of this. That would be cool if we figured that out. Let's go ahead and dodge these little worm-like looking enemies. More coins. So if we cut the grass, we might be able to get something out of this. I remember in the past that we actually got grass out of hitting grass, but maybe it's just too early. Let's just continue on here. Break as much stuff as we can, and in the meantime, dodge the enemy. Nice, nice, nice. This feels good, by the way. The controls are sharp. The controls are responsive. They're good, and it feels good, and there's a lot to take away from this game, and it does it so well. Speaking of doing it well, look at this. This seems to be the end of our run. There it is, the next room. So the next room has an icon, which seems to be someone kneeling down, and there's Ratatouille. We have nearly reached safety, but look ahead. Another poor soul is about to be sacrificed. Rescue them and they will have no choice but to join your new cult. Oh, mighty bishops of the old faith, we ask you to accept the sacrifice of this wretched soul. Hey, who interrupts our ritual and dispresses the great sacred ground? It's us. It's me. It is Lampert. Lampert is the way, or the name that community has given him. Lampert is the one. Is the hero. Is the one that will hopefully rescue this donkey. Is that what it is? Is that a donkey that's strapped down and ready to be sacrificed? Whatever it is, this guy is dead and we are good to go. Hello, donkey. Or a horse. Could be a horse. Hey, listen. I'll rescue you, but for a price. Goodbye. All right, so he's somewhere. He's waiting to be indoctrinated, and we will do so in just a second. Let's continue on to the mystery room, which is ahead of us, and see what we can get ourselves into. Hello, Ratatouille. We have reached safety. You have done well. The red crown will allow you to use those markings on the ground to transport yourself great distances. It will take you to the temple that has fallen to ruin. There, we will be able to begin your new cult. I will meet you there. So the red crown that we have, given by the god that was on the ground, has allowed us to, well, interact with some of these things. One of them being this little pentagon that's on the ground. Return to the cult. Here we go. I mean, the animation for this is absolutely fantastic, dude. I love this game. All of it has been cleared. We did get a follower, and there's some time here, and we killed 34 little minions, or monsters, or the enemy in general. Here we are. Welcome to, well, the area of where we are going to build the cult. Ratatouille, what's up, bud? This hallowed ground, which was once mine, is now yours. This crumbling ruin will be the site of a new cult. We have much to do. We begin by indoctrinating this poor soul into the warm embrace of your cult. Followers can gather resources for you, order them to collect either lumber and or stone. So there's our little buddy that we have rescued, and what's up, bud? We have something to talk about. So, Shalampa, please spare me, and I will. But listen, bud, we can randomize him, and this would be a cool thing to do down below. In the comment section, write the names for our followers. Starting off, you know what? We're gonna do our first one, and this is gonna be none other but Zammy with Z. And this is the stream mom herself. So, you know what? Let's just put her in here. We can randomize the name. We can choose a certain form for it to look like, or for her to look like. And, do a random selection of, for example, these guys. It's a little deer. We can choose a cute little color for her. For example, you know what? Almost looks like a giraffe. We're going to keep it nice and simple. We're going to do this little color here. Choose a variant of the deer. Looks like a little scar through her eye. And maybe some blemishes here and there. And then it does come with traits. So loses faith when falling ill, and loses more faith when followers a sacrifice, and it's harder for her to level up because she is cynical. We love that about her. She has her little flaws, and we accept her for who she is. Welcome to the cult, by the way, Zammy with a Z, and we're gonna task you to go chop some trees. So have a great and fantastic little time. By your hand, our cult will grow powerful, but your followers cannot live on prayer alone. They must eat. Gather the necessary resources and build a cooking fire. It will allow you to prepare meals for your followers. So, approaching this right here shows that we can build some stuff. And one of the first things that we need to build is a cooking fire, which cooks raw items and turns them into meals that can be eaten by our followers. However, we need some resources like 5 wood and 2 stone. So, in the meantime, Zammy with a Z is over here, just grinding away. She's getting the trees, and it's gonna take her some time. We can, you know, mine some rocks here, and we can do this a lot more efficiently, obviously, because we are the leader of the cult, and boop, there it is, 1 stone. We can walk over here and help Damon with his Z out a little bit. There it is. Well, let's pop this thing down, and we'll have some wood. Boom, 5 wood. Let's grab a little bit more stone, and then we should be good to go to be able to build what is the cooking fire. So, upon hoping to... there it is, okay. Upon pressing that button, I was gonna say upon hoping to get this down, but we are going to, no problem. Build a cooking fire, and that is good to go. The followers also not only are good at, you know, gathering, but they also have to build. They're the ones that are going to build, well, our cult up. It's gonna take a little bit. Can we support? No, we can speak to her though. We're not gonna interrupt. We're gonna let Zamuzi get to work here, and there we go. Boom. Your followers need to eat, so it's up to us to be able to provide provisions. Essentially, our cult does grow hungry over time. When it does go low, they begin to starve, and upon starving, they're gonna, you know, revolt against us. But we can pick up more food by building farms and even finding them out in the world. So, there's our cult hunger. We are currently doing pretty well. We can cook some meals if we had the required resources to do so. So we need berries. 7 of them to build a basic berry bowl. I did notice that there's a few berry bushes around here, so you know what? Let's pick some berries. The animation for some of this is absolutely adorable. So we got 3 berries here. Maybe we get 3 more. Okay, so that's 6. We need 7 to build or to be able to make a berry bowl. So this should be all the berries that we require. Boom, there we go. We also got some berry bush seeds, which could mean we can build ourselves our own little berry bushes. All right, so let's make, boom, let's make that. Let's cook it up too. And then as you can see, there's a little interactable part where we just have to press A within the green area. And Zami with the Z walks up and eats it. Now we must build a shrine. But first, we will need more followers and more gold even. Both of which can be found by crusading through the lands of the old faith. So, our mutual benefactor of the one who waits has been trapped by the 4 bishops of the old faith. Each of them guards a chain that binds him to the realm beyond. We have conjured openings to the realm. It is our task to track them down and slay them, so that may he be freed. So now we have to go, essentially. So we have to find our way to to defeat the 4 bishops that we saw in the beginning, with the help of our followers who are going to build us some structures and survive on their own. We are hopefully going to, well, overcome whatever is thrown our way. And there it is. There's the first door, or the first door to go defeat the first boss, essentially. It says, return to the lands of the old faith and kill Amdicius. We can't do any of the other ones, because that is what we need to do to be able to continue the game. And as I said, this is the demo, so we can only do this one little area. Our follower summons whatever beliefs that she or he has, puts it into the shrine, and believe it or not, that door does open. And so will the many other doors in 10 days from now. So let's go ahead and continue and see what we can get ourselves into while we approach the dark wood. Here we are. So we get to choose some power-ups. We start with 3 health. We are in the dark woods. We can start with a vampiric sword. Don't mind if I do. And then also we get to start with Divine Blast, which knocks back enemies within your range while also damaging them. So we have 2 sort of abilities. Favor, or Fever, or Fervor, however you want to call this, is the righteous anger earned by striking non-believers and works like ammunition for your curses. So Fervor is dropped every time we kill the enemy. In Fervor, like you can see on the top left part, we have 3 of. So every time I press Y, which is release the curse, we use 1 Fervor. And the Fervor is based on the ability that we pick up. So we have an AoE sort of knockback ability. But we also have our sword, which is vampiric, which means we can, well, steal some health, which means we can stay alive, which means we're gonna kick some ass. I like to destroy these things because they do give me not only fervor, but they give me a little bit of resources. So I like to, well, loot as much as we can. So let's see what we can do here. We can fervor right in between these guys, boom, and pretty much one-shot all of them. So you can see that there are some builds that are going to go into this that could potentially really boost you forward and maybe even BOP, depending on how you built your little lamb, or how you built your cult, and what your followers believe in, and what buildings you're able to build, and how you're able to upgrade your little guy. I mean, there's so much involved in this game that isn't even released yet, and I'm excited to delve into. All right, so let's do a little dodge-a-rooney here. Okay, that hurt. I would like to group them all and just press our curse if we can, like so. There it is. We took a little bit of damage, but that's okay. That's okay. We should be able to find some hearts here and there. And remember when I said earlier, like, you do get some stuff for chopping down some trees? This is, no, not trees, but grass. We are able to get some grass. And if you look at some of the inventory, I was curious to what that actually does or what it provides for us. So over here it says, a simple material used for fuel. So it could potentially be used for, let's say, maybe fire or firewood or something that starts at fire. Ooh, speaking of fire, let's just dodge this and get a little curse on. They're a little bit tankier, these brown ones. These cultists with a brown little uniform. Ooh, there's some heart. Okay, so we're doing okay. We took a little bit of damage here, but I would love to get to at least to the boss. One shot right there. It's huge. And slide in and pop, pop, pop. Take care of that, and we got more coins. Let's keep on going. You can tell that there's a map. If you look at the top right, ooh, look at all that money. I don't even know what we can do with all that money, but if you look on the top right, there is a map, and there's a room that we kind of missed. So let's just go back there. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier. Binding of Isaac, sort of Zelda-esque. You traversing through different rooms and clearing them, and getting a reward? Getting a reward. Welcome to the Room of Clown Neck, by the way. Praise the Lamb, conduit to the great power, promised liberator of the one who waits below. So the card showed me once, many lifetimes ago, or has that yet to be. I always draw you cards, Lamb, and yet this is the first. Take these cards and I will draw another each time we meet. When drawn by me, they will grant you power. What power? Well, that is both known and unfathomable. The cards shall decide. So here we go. We get a random selection of cards. We can choose to be Lover's 1 or Divine Strength. Attack rate increased by 1.5%. Or we get an extra heart. I'm gonna get more strength. I've never gotten more strength before, and I'd love to see if we can actually start one-shotting some of these little enemies. Speaking of enemies, we should be able to run towards the end of this little level, and there should be a few enemies. I don't know if this is gonna be the mini boss or not, but this door seems pretty large. Let's see. So we get to choose. That's right. We get to choose. We can either go get resources. We can either go get a new card, or we can go get more resources that are consistent of wood. We're going to get another card because, again, this demo is pretty small, and we would like to get as chunky as we can. Let's draw another tarot card. And we can either get the Master of Art, which is overall damage increases by 1.2, or get another shield heart. Let's go again. I've never been this strong before, but I've also never been this squishy in my life, so, good luck to us both, boys. Good luck to us both. But let's see if, I think we're at like 2.5 total damage. Our damage should be pretty good. I mean, I can't really tell here, but overall, this feels good. We are max fervor. We don't have max health, but we're gonna jump into this with confidence that we should be able to almost one-shot them. I don't see us one-shotting them, but we are doing a significant amount of damage. Oh, just one more in here. He almost camouflaged with the background. I'm gonna break some more of this stuff just in case there's a heart maybe somewhere potentially. Little of that, boom, roll out of the way. That guy, that was like, I thought that guy was invisible. Interesting. More coins, more grass. Let's go to the left here. More enemies. Little dodge roll. Hopefully they charge all on top of me. There we go. And then we can go boop. One shot them all pretty easily. All right, this room is clear. Let's go towards the south side now. I'm curious if we can use some of these. No, right? These are just resources. Okay, cool. So this is literally all those resources that we get are literally just for. Oh, hello. I draw another card. Deal poison damage to enemies struck when hit down to half health. All enemies dealt 2 damage. I'm gonna do. Dude, I am such a fan for damage over time, like poison damage, burn damage, you know, anything that does damage over time where we can just kind of relax after we hit. Look at that. That dude is just dying. That is so, it's so satisfying. Things that, hello? The bishop is here. Leshy, how can this be? You were put to the blade, Lamb, as all your kind were, and yet here you stand before me unrepentant? The crown, his power, could it be? I'm stronger still. Turn tail and run, little lamb. Okay, well, nope, I'm not doing that. Okay, so he's pissed. He's pissed that we're in his backyard, messing everything up. I don't know what that is. Oh, okay. So we get... Yeah, that's right. Death Sweep. A devastating melee attack that can be charged to increase power. So we're going to take that. Interesting. And we're going to take that. Okay, so we have to choose. Do we want the AoE explosion or do we want this? Let's see what this feels like. This feels good. I like this. Let's keep that and move to the boss. So this is going to be pretty much the end of the demo, I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure this is the end of the demo, but let's just clear as much of these as possible. Let's see how this feels. That feels really good. That is extremely strong, by the way. We can keep doing that. We can't interrupt the enemy, by the way, which is a whole another thing. Maybe we make a guide for this once this does come out. We'll be able to really dissect this game more. Its details and whatnot, what is strong, what's not strong, what to avoid and what to build first. You know, those things are interesting to me. And if a game like this does do well, and I think it'll do well for us. I did get a little bit of armor there. I'm gonna go towards the left side here and clear as many as I can. It should be able to just hit everything once. And it should die just because of the poison. So we just sit back, relax. There it goes. We're very, very, very efficient. Going down towards the south side. I hope it connects over to the right, but it's not. This is... Is this a boss? Uh-oh. You have come far, little lamb. My followers are willing to do anything for me. Can you say the same for yours? I'll give myself to the cause, a mighty leader. By the blood of the great ones, destroy the red crown. I think not, little man. Oh, you are hideous. Amdicius is his name, and we are here to kill him. Oh, we completely missed that. All right, here we go. It's try hard time, YouTube. It is try hard time. I need more fervor, and I am down to half health already. But we're doing a significant amount of damage here. Let's do a little. Ooh, I don't have enough fervor. I want to do the big attack. Oh, speaking of big attack, I'm almost dead. Okay, nice dodge. Boom, there's a big one. We're 1.5 health. Keep dodging here. Grab as many fervor as we can. That thing should die, right? All this fervor I need, please, so I can do my big attack, and that should die, no problem, however. And just like that, he is saved. He's cute, but he's lost. He's you know, people don't understand him, and we are... Please spare me. We are accepted of everyone. Convert me to your cult, and I will follow teachings faithfully. And just like that, he is now part of the cult and will give us some benefits. We can choose some berries. We can choose a follower form and another follower form. Let's see what a follower form is. A new animal form the followers can take. So that is a deer or a moose. I don't know. That is a huge deer with massive antlers and a bunch of monies and coins as well. Great. So let's continue on and see what other buildings and or things we can clear. That is indeed a door that is now almost open. 1 out of 4. Return to the cult. There's another room, however. Let's go check out what the other room is before we return all the way. That is all the way over to the right side. We have to go up here and then towards the south. And there should be something in here. Oh, another tarot card. Fantastic. What do you got here? Receive double the health when healing. Gain an extra double health while healing. That sounds awesome. That is so efficient. We've been on 1.5 health for quite some time now. I like this. Oh, that was so cool. That is so cool. All right, now we can leave. It is locked though. Or we can actually return back to the cult. That's probably where we should go. Let's return back to the cult, and I'm pretty sure heretics have been defeated. Cleanse non-believers. There are our rewards. Easy peasy. 52 people killed. We did it under 9 minutes, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the completion of the demo, and unfortunately, that's where it ends every single time. You cannot go any further, but with that being said, let me know in the comment section down below. Are you as excited as I am, or am I just absolutely going fanboy AF? I don't know. I've been enjoying myself, and this is a game I want to play on the channel. Again, if you want to know, if you want to see more, if you want to know more, you know how to do it. I won't repeat myself again. Have a good day, everyone. All right, hope you enjoyed it.